Hey gamers, it's Nuzlocke time, and I'm actually gonna make progress this stream, I promise. Because last time, I went through the entire ship, but there wasn't anything, like, difficult at all. I did all that preparation for colress, I never actually got to him, which was, it felt away. It felt away saying, like, oh god, it's like 5 AM, 6 AM, and I haven't even done the big, difficult thing. I've just been, you know, planning and also fighting people on the ship, and that's literally it. I guess I also caught Dragon, but I also just used a Master Ball, so there's not really... It's a little... You know? But we're gonna fix that this stream. I promise you. I probably will actually do things. It's gonna happen. You know? It's gonna be so cool. I'm gonna actually, Seer, while we're talking, you mentioned, haven't you, like, never done a Nuzlocke before? I think it was you who said that and not Cam, although I feel like Cam probably also has not ever done a Nuzlocke before. We could just have a little one-on-one here live on Twitch. I just wanted to ask about that real quick, because I'm just realizing that there is a month left until Scarlet and Violet come out. And I'm over here being like, oh god, we're gonna do a Soul Link blind, and I've only done 2 Nuzlocks. I feel nervous about that. You know, we're gonna fuck that up. We're gonna have a million runs. It'll be fun. But like, meanwhile, you over here like, yeah, let's do blind Soul Link. You've never done a Nuzlocke, like, even once. Do you want... I'd be down for, like, fucking around with, like, a Soul Link together. Just, like, not even necessarily completing it, but, like... If we want to get any amount of practice in before, you know, blind run of the newest game, it is gonna be, you know, Gen 9 with all the... Your Pokemon held on. You're clueless. Yeah, exactly. We need to solve that if we don't want to be, like, on our 5015th run of Scarlet and Violet in about 2 months. I'm not saying that I'm trying to be a pro gamer. We do not claim to be good at video games. But perhaps a little knowledge would be good. Hell yeah, let's go! I am done with the main story of Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, and I do want to do post-game. I do want to do that. But my Saturdays are basically free at this point. Like, I'm just gonna be chipping away at that, and probably be playing, you know, post-game chip for a while, since I don't have any other games to get to except for, like, the WiiWare ones. So... I mean... We could. We fully could. It could be interesting to do... Sun and Moon, maybe? Although it sucks a bit to play a lot, because, like, even as a Gen 7 stan, Kazak's not wrong, there's a lot of cutscenes in that game. You kinda gotta go through a lot. Both of you to assume you're gonna learn anything. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I think the slightest bit of experience, maybe, we'll find out. Because I sure made a lot of fun errors on my first Nuzlocke ever. Doing the Scarlet and Violet Nuzlocke is gonna be great for making sure I get all 3 of the starters, you know, for my own purposes. Just, you know, that's gonna be the appeal. Black and White Soul Link, where you've never played Black and White. Let's do it! Let's go. Fuck around, who cares? Also, speaking of Black and White, maybe I should play that. Yeah, I basically have my team built for... Not what I wanted to do. I basically have my team set up for colress. I can adjust it now that I don't have to worry about, what's his fuck anymore? I mean, looking over our options, we could do... So we could do Ruby Sapphire Emerald, but... Well, I think that'd be fine. We could do Diamond Pearl Platinum, but unfortunately, those games are slow as shit, and that might get a little annoying. But that's not a huge deal. Heart Gold, Soul Silver have the same problem. But there's a lot to do. Plenty of experience now with Black White Nuzlocke. That's very true. I could hold your hand. I could guide you. But yeah, I need to have a team ready for his steel types and one singular pure psychic. Oh shit, Cam with the raid? One could be fun though. True. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Raid messages, what's that? So true. What are you doing? League, ugh. Well, congratulations on stopping playing League. So true, Chromo. So true. What nickname? Sorry, with Resident Evil 5 beat it. Oh, right, I did see you go live with that when I was at work. Yeah, okay, understandable, I guess. As far as what's going on with... Oh, shit! Come on, Fox, thank you for the follow. Let's fucking go. Columbus would be pretty nice to have because you got a fighting type move. Balance isn't gonna do shit. You're kind of just there for the flying type. Not even flying type, for the fly. So I'm probably gonna switch you out. Davin's nice for resisting electric type stuff, and also having fighting type move. Goldrush, pretty good for this. Click, also pretty good for this, for the psychic type bullshit. Spoon, obviously also for that. Weird Pebble does stuff, so true. Cube shaked ice cream over the same. No, you gotta save it! You gotta save it! It's very important. What you doing over there? Are you causing problems? Did you knock down the catnip? I don't think that worked, though. You're not gonna open it by trying to disembowel it. Stop playing League, you need to practice your Nuzlocke skills because you're sure as hell not carrying. Yeah, that's gonna be me. Yeah, Cam, I forget if you mentioned, but have you ever done a Nuzlocke? Oh, right, I need to also fight the, Shadow Triad. I'm not sure. I feel like, it looks like I can, stop back at the Pokemon Center in between, and they all have, Dark and Steel types, so I'm not too worried about it. But, failed many a Nuzlocke, so true, bestie, so true. Have you ever made it through one? Because I've made it through one. 2, hell yeah. You're better than me, then. I don't gotta worry about it. What could happen? Literally, what could happen? Yeah, you know... I don't want to have, like, 3 whole legendaries. That feels, like, busted as hell, though. Doesn't feel great. You do have Stone Edge, which is always fun. Pokemon are funny little creatures. So true! No sense of type advantage. Do we even have a 4th yet? No. The idea was lists, but I don't think any of us have asked lists, so... It's definitely just an idea. Level cap 52. Should ask the imp. Yep. We gotta. It's an opportunity to have some imp. Well, I'm glad you like the overlay. Thank you, thank you. The imp. Yeah, I'll get everyone up to 51 just in case there's like shit I need to do in between, like fighting one of the trainers who always battles you every single time you pass by them. I don't remember if you have a fire type move, but I think you do. Otherwise. Where are my rare candies? They're there. And before I do something stupid. There we go. Last resort? I think probably not. Can't believe it. Seer, awake on a Wednesday night? Late at night? Right, we need to go to the giant chasm, which is... I mean, I guess I should just go there on foot. That's, like, fine. I don't mind that. I could literally just swap out. But whatever. Can I ride the bike in here? Fuck yeah, I can! Fuck you guys, I'm going! Nyum. Woke up 3 hours ago. Yeah? I need to go, like, to the town to the west of here and then up, right? To get to the giant chasm. Nope! Wow, okay. I misremembered entirely. Now, am I gonna go do the smart thing and grab my bird out of storage, or am I just gonna run back? I'm just gonna bike on back. I thought it was connected to the one, like, town over Westways. Because they have all the, like, walls up to prevent Kyurem from getting in, you know, the dragon that can fly. My favorite Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon in terms of nostalgia is Swampert, but, other than that, I really like Poplio, I really like, Whimsicott, I really like Lurantis, and I really like, Maractus, so, if that tells you anything, it should tell you that I'm indecisive. I like a lot of grass types, also. Was that obvious enough? I don't know, I probably need to emphasize that more. Hell yeah, Swampert though! Swampert's my boy, Swampert's so cute. Big mudfish. Loves all the ones that are funny little guys. You're right. I don't know if I ever got my encounter here. That's fine. I think I did. Do I have a repel also? Watch me, I've just like scrolled immediately past it. I don't! Also, how am I doing on healing items? Corekeeper Halloween event news? I did not. Healing items is... I'm doing pretty good, and I probably have money after fighting all those Team Plasma Grunts since they're so polite and they still pay me out for beating their asses even though they're evil. When the new game comes out, we should do a lore-compliant team tournament. So true! I will EV train my team and breed them perfectly, and no one else will bother with this. Therefore, I will win. This is how Parfait can win. I probably won't win, because I'll have likely a bunch of fairy types, and Cam, realistically, will have at least one steel type. No, Cam, you can have some variety, you can have some ground, you can have some steel. You know, variety. It's fine. Just seeing how many I could get, potentially. Before I have to go into any cave or anything. Your normal 2C have some of those. Hell yeah. You're so normal, bestie. All of us have at least one normal type to show that we're so normal. Poison Tuga's leak is toxic, so true. Be funny if you could only pass through there on foot. Yeah, bike too big. God, I mean, I would definitely have fairy, because they're like usually very baking-y. You know, they're very food. Also Vanillite, obviously. Goes without saying. You already know, Vanillux. Whatever. Oh, I haven't fought you, have I? Hi! Thank you for the redeem. Thank you for the biddies. I chomp on them, Cam. I eat them. That's my food. Speaking of... Wow, the coincidence of it all. Run. So true. Yeah, let me run.
I'm a gnome,
there's no running from a
and
thing
you've been no.
There's so many noises. Numbing me at this time. Yeah, probably click. Oh, you know what? I can't use click because I have the fire jump. I don't want to waste that. I'll still use click, but didn't run fast enough. Yeah, obviously. That's what I got wrong. I could be such a fool. Don't you dare! I'm overruling that. We're not doing that. It would be incredibly funny to use a Fire Gem boosted attack on this Bouffalon who can't hit me, probably, but... Apple Pie Dragon? That'd be really good. How close is Columbo to leveling up? Yeah, a little bit. You're really close. Also, Cam, you don't even get a refund for that name. You know what you're doing. Pretty tough fight. I wanna say I got a Pokemon from the cave over here as well. I think it's considered to be the same. No, I think it's different. Never mind. I was wrong. I think. Possibly. We'll find out. Why did I not just immediately assume that I have already fought you, or like that I avoided you last time? Name it Homestuck instead. I can do Homestuck. I will name it Homestuck. That is a valid use of your points. Swinub. Why do you all have ice types around here? It's kind of a problem for me. I don't like it, I don't appreciate it. That's bad. I probably should have... That does nothing! I was gonna say, I probably should have anticipated that if Swinub would have Earthquake, but... Wow! I know you're a legendary, but... Dude. Definitely not keeping you out against that. Domanitan... Fighting type, so I definitely don't want to have my normal type or my dark type. It's gonna be hard going for your ghost type team. Yeah. That's... this is probably the best one. I'm gonna train Pokemon F. You could use, Phalanx. They're not a train, but they're kind of in a line like train cars. Oh, true! Yeah, there's, Colossal. And Carkol, yeah. Yeah, more so Carkol. How could you? Yeah, EVO like Carkol for you. I still stand by Phalanx, though. They count as a train. They're also very neat. Hey, what you doing? You're already here, huh? Anyone who tries to block us will go running away with their tail between their legs. Did they not hear that? He's, like, generally very loud. Hey, it's good. We're all set here. It's finally time. Come on, let's go. We're, like, a couple feet away. You're all alone now, so which of us are you gonna tackle? Oh, wait, it's me! The X-Team Plasma guy. The one Rude asked to be a spy. Oh, yeah, I remember you. Being X-Team Plasma is really rough, huh? You know, N was so nice to Pokemon. And all I wanted to do was protect Pokemon from bad people. Well, I suppose. If we don't crush Team Plasma, then guys like you and that N guy will always be treated like villains. Okay, I'm out of here, Parfait. What if we fought together, dude? I think it'd be funny. Thank you. That's so nice. Even if we said it was for Pokemon, in the end, we were just doing what we wanted to do. Please excuse me. There's still something I have to do. Yeah, not draw suspicion by just going missing for a while, maybe. Do I want to look up a map for this place? I might want to. Because, oh, wait. What do we got here? Interesting. Good for money. Nothing else. Route 13. Where are we? I see. I do want that, though. Yellow Shard? True. Yeah, pretty sure I have my encounter for this route. And then this is... still... Hello? Giant Chasm. Right, okay, yeah. Yeah, I need to go in there and then... But anything over... Because there is the bridge. Okay. That just ends. That's normal. Right, because this is normally where you'd enter in black and white. Yellow Shard. We're standing watch here so our allies don't go AWOL. I hear AWOL, I just think of TB Robo. Literally, there's the one dude. The one toy. And goes missing or whatever it was. None shall pass. Sage's orders. Yeah, so they don't go a wall. Do I have any Pokemon with strength right now? I don't think I do. Yep, I do. Never mind. This isn't Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm reporting this stream for misuse of category. See you in hell. So true, Wiggly. What have I done? I've broken Twitch law. And I deserve punishment of death. But I've gotten away with it too. If it weren't for you stupid meddling kids. And your Wiggly. Gotta be an item right here, right? There it is. Nice though. Nice gem. Stop! You have violated the law. Violated. Pay Twitch a fine or serve your sentence. So true. Violet lighted. Anyway. That felt a little pointless. Twitch already takes 50% of what we make. I'm not paying fines. So true. We got a runner. Lie, cheat, evade the taxes. So true. I got a girl boss them as well. You know how it is. Oh, yeah. Come here. Wait a sec. He said he wants to talk to them so his old allies won't get hurt. I will say it as many times as it takes until you understand. Ghetsis' real plan was to take over the Unova region. Liberating Pokemon was nothing more than an excuse. If anything, it would have made Pokemon suffer. Perfect commits tax fraud. Yeah. Always sunny title card. Yeah. That's a pretty speech, Gramps. You fool. We're not gonna listen to what a traitor has to say. Parf keep, parf light, parf boss, so true. Well, that didn't work. Who could have seen that coming? Hey! Hey! A Pokemon's being abducted in Lego City.
The off the table.
So true. Let me through. What are you saying? Looking to get hurt? I'm going to get a stolen Pokemon back. I'm not going to listen to villains like you. Rude. X-Team Plasma. Why do you have Pokemon by your sides? To protect what's important to you, right? Even if your precious Pokemon get hurt, even if your ideals are damaged, the time to fight is now. You're just a kid. Quit trying to act so cool. Whatever. Nobody's getting close to the Plasma Brigade. Fight them all out! It's time
Slayer.
Wiping all out. So true. Parfait, as usual, take the other one. Whatever, because the Team Blessings is costume. I just, like, automatically skip that. My brain flipped on to, like, fuck these guys mode. Thank you, Kazik. Can I spare some Parfum? I'm sure I can spare some Parfum. Oh, you know what I should add as a redeem? Just, like, literally buying Parfum. It does nothing. Or you could have, like, a Parfum stock that I could track somehow, but I'd need, like, a bot to do that. There's probably some way I could do that. Spare Parfum. Fuck, don't let me forget that. We need this. I could actually have, like, a little on-screen thing, like, you bought Parfum. I was so sure that Weezing did not have Levitate, and I was entirely wrong. It's going great already. Sell Parfum at the Halloween Festival. I thought that was already the idea. Frigate. I don't... It's like Frigate, right? It's like, I thought that was what it was, but I was like, no, that sounds wrong. Something seems off about that. Is Weezing weak to anything? I feel it has to be, because I don't think Poison is like... Oh, Psychic, duh. I know Pokemon. Not that I have that, though. Yeah, we can make potions. Yeah. Slap name tags on them. Type effectiveness. Yeah, just Psychic. So I'm kind of fucked. I just need to send out something that it won't be super effective against, and that won't be resisted, which isn't... It's not a very tall order, so... What's Poison not very effective against? Just so I can... Poison Ground, Rock Ghost. So you'd be a good option. Yeah, okay. Weezing had Levitate's his abilities or a thing. Sure did!
I'm a gnome, and you've been gnome!
Wow. See, I think it's the combination of I've been playing, like, Let's Go recently, and also Gen 1, Gen 2. And also, like, running into a lot of foes that realistically should have levitate, but don't. I forget what specifically, but I know I've been, like, having that problem a lot where it's just like, I think I can't hit something with a ground type move, but consciously remember Ghost resists poison. Yeah, I forget that constantly. I literally just said it and it slipped my mind. Can't believe I've been gnomed, though. Frigate? Yeah. Place where you can get free diamonds? Damn. You can property amass it. Muck. Here we go. Ghost resist bug. Yeah, huh? Things that I also forget about. Spoon will be fine. You give it the Hydra in the stretch, though. Ghost 2? I mean, Ghost is super effective against itself, isn't it? Immune to legal stuff. You're right for this. Yeah, they resist poison because they are immune to leak. So, like, poison is taken from leak. It all makes sense if you just read the lore. Are your Pokemon okay? You should take these with you. Thanks, rude. Rude ass. You too. Thanks. I'm passing through. Looks like their backup has arrived. Yeah? At times like these, those whose hearts weaken, those whose determination falters, can accomplish nothing. To save our old allies, to protect Unova, we will fight. Both of you, go! No, just a moment. Miku, was it? About the Pokemon you're looking for. In all likelihood, it is in the possession of the Shadow Triad, the Dark Warriors who appear silently. Got it. If I rescue it, that helps you guys absolve your guilt, doesn't it? Guess I'll help you out. At that time, I believed we were on the side of justice. By serving my king, N, I was going to make a world without war. But I was conceited, and I couldn't see the unhappiness we were causing. That's why I can't let it happen again. We have to have war. We are pro-war now. We've learned. Did you heal my team, or did you just... Thanks, rude. Thanks. Literally just gave me revives like, yeah, your Pokemon fainted, right? Here. You couldn't possibly need anything else.
You're going into orbit, you stupid muff.
Me at rude right now. And to go up here, I assume. Pick up the hydrate. Another hydrate. Oh. I didn't even notice the staircase. I was very confused on where Niku just went. Right, like that. Ice puzzles, everyone's favorite. Point redemption was everything you needed. Good. I'm glad. That's not what I wanted to do, I just accidentally hit that. Beautiful. Do you want help? Struggle and squirm! Kyurem's ice is more powerful than Reshiram's columns of fire or Zekrom's crackling lightning. I kind of doubt that. Parpiel to survive. Oh, I know that better than anyone else. He's terrifying. He can't be human. He has a silly-looking quillfish hairstyle. Fuck him up, dude. All of Unova will be frozen with Kyurem's ice. I wonder if Zinzalon will be okay. He really doesn't like the cold. Go on ahead. I'm gonna make them tell me about the Shadow Triad. If you find Purloin or the Shadow Triad, let me know. You, who are the Shadow Triad? Kraton, Don't interfere with Team Plasma's conquest of Unova. Unova. I don't know how I ended up there. Unova. That's it. That's the canon. That's how they do it. We were all just listening to it wrong this entire time. That's how they've been saying it. Unova. Unova. It's Unova. Yeah, you know, I think I really need the repeller right now. Can I just hop down here? I feel like maybe... that makes sense. What's over here? Oh, right, the password. Literally no other use for that. Where's Mr. Bitch-ass? Probably down here, since this isn't... I wasn't able to go here earlier. Fucking double battles. Knave! I do ambush thee! Oh, you've been ambushed. Did y'all, like, workshop these lines? Is that what's going on here? Really seems like it. Fucking dorks. Fuck him up. Wretch! So true. I don't want you to get hit by any sort of ground type moves. So we're not gonna do that. Actually, Click has like what? Flame Buddy? Flash Fire. Yeah, not Levitate. I was pretty sure you didn't have Levitate, but worth a check. Possibility that Scraggy has fighting type moves. I don't think. Well, I mean, Scraggy is like, what, fighting dark? It's like ground adjacent because of where it lives, but... Elfin would be weak to fighting type moves. Fate would... Yeah, you know. Just gonna focus it down and hope for the best. Yeah, that should... no, you have dark type moves. Wait. Dark type moves on a ghost type, bad. It's not gonna work out well. Sure, Gold Rush. Gold Rush is pretty reliable. Low accuracy moves because rock types are like that, but... there is one problem with this. And that's that Gold Rush is the only available target right now. Although they move last, so that might not be an issue. Nice kill. Might not have even been necessary, depending on how good Gold Rush's attack right now is. Nice. Huh. I forgot about that. Forgot it's not very effective. But, you know, it did have health, so... that's basically fine. Anyway. Another one. Oh god. Glad that didn't do a lot. I was expecting way worse. Ooh. That's fine. Barely did damage. I wish you didn't survive on, like, 2 health. Do I want to dig and then heal? Probably. Well, because what I could do is dig and take out Scraggy, because I think Spoon will go first. It's spicy. It's spicy for sure. Yeah, I knew that he went before Scraggy, but couldn't be totally sure about Garbodor. Like 99% sure Garbodor is pretty slow, but I don't know that the fact that I missed Scraggy, awful. That Spoon is the speediest either. Is that good enough? Just the super potion? 50 points, yeah, that should be good. Most resilient Scraggy in the world. Glad you're still not really doing anything. You got a crit, and it really didn't do much. I just... do you have a couple more Pokemon. I'm just gonna... Does it feel like anything else would be a waste? A lot of low PP moves, which sucks. They're super good, though. Oh, God. I don't like that. I'm gonna dig so you're out of the way, and then... Hopefully... what's Stone Edge's accuracy again? 80? It'd get a kill! But Gold Rush is at, like... Gold Rush is in a bad spot right now. Just being rock type against Scrafty. Yeah, sending out Click is going to be the best option. And hopefully lure a fighting type attack. Not that it really matters in terms of Spoon, you know, surviving, but... Let's go! Fuck yeah! Hell yeah! That was the worst thing you could have done for yourself. Oh, I love that for us. That's so silly. Oh, bugs. I'm going to crush you like the bug. One problem. Well, no, it's neutral. Neutral against Spoon. Good. Good. Yeah, okay, this should work out fine. God of all moves. Yeah, that was planned. I knew what I was doing. I'm like an expert at this point. As far as Nuzlocke are concerned, I just know everything. How's everyone doing after that? Gold Rush could use a heal. Besides that, pretty alright. I forget if there's... Oh, there is the healing spot downstairs. So I might as well use that. I can't go downstairs. Hate that for me. I could have had a nice nap. But God hates me. Oh well. Is there nothing else except for this pad? Yep. Great design here. At last, we meet again. Remember me, formerly of Team Plasma? Oh, it's just you. I thought you were gonna be evil to me. I've been waiting for you. Spying is such a rotten job. I contacted Root of the Seven Sages, but nobody showed up to help me. I can't stand it. Everybody around me is always saying bad stuff about Lord N. But Lord N learned the error of his ways and changed course to a better path. Yet they call him a betrayer. People really stink sometimes. They selfishly counted on him, and now they selfishly make a big fuss about being betrayed. Oh, I nearly forgot to tell you. This floor is a maze of pipes. You gotta step on switches to connect or disconnect the pipes. It's a good thing you can walk on the pipes. Do you want to say pipes again? It seems like you enjoy that. The the Fighting Furies. We are Team Plasma. You're not embarrassing at all. Maybe I shouldn't even have gone to 51 at this rate. Cause yeah, Spoon's about to level up to the cap for Colress. Which is fine. Do I want to just strength it? Well, no, you're weak to... I think I can reasonably assume that you're not going to have a fighting type move. If you do, Spoon will probably survive. Like, at least one hit, you know? But... I have a stupid idea. It's actually an incredibly smart idea. It's the only play to be... to be honest. But, two crocs staring at each other. We love a mirror match. What's a strong trainer, huh? You didn't let me read your other line, but that's fine. Dig on dig is always so silly. Or like, bounce or anything else. Fly. Because it's like, what else are you gonna do? But also... this feels like cheating. Oh shit. Even if we don't have our hero anymore, we still won't lose. You call him a hero. Still. Black and white soling Nuzlocke for me would be so funny the more you think about it. I need to convert these pronouns consistently. Because I can see you sent straight into hell because of one man that you've been avoiding for years. Yeah, uh-huh. I wonder who that could possibly be. I don't know, I'll never know. I also need to swap out Spoon before Spoon overlevels, because I'll probably be fine if I have to avoid using Spoon for colress, but I don't want to do that. Oh, that's fine. I don't really have anything that's good against dragons, though, so that's a little meh. I mean, fighting should be super effective, since it's not like it's resisted. I just don't necessarily want to use my 2 legendaries all the time. I'm okay with using them against, you know, semi-boss fights, but, have to train in black and white. Yeah! It's the battle facility, so it's not necessarily directly, you wouldn't necessarily use it in a Nuzlocke, but that's no reason we can't fuck around and have a good time. I would never let that stop us. Do I want to just... Yeah, sure, fuck it. My beautiful, beautiful girl. Kill. Bury this boo-boo bear beneath the earth. Nice crit, though! Against Sneasel. Yeah, I do want to switch. Super effective. Probably a good idea. Yeah, and you're also dark, so not a good idea to send out Click. What does Fate Zero have? Because you're not weak to anything that Sneasel would have, but... you have Crunch, which won't be very effective. Dino, though, yeah, baby. So sorry about what I am doing to your little man. The double weakness to fighting will be very funny to see. I also like that there's just like a random doctor in the middle of this entire forget. Just, I mean, obviously they have to have one, but like... Well, no, they seem stupid enough to not hire a doctor. If Team Plasma takes over the world, there should be fewer Pokemon injured. That is kind of true. There's gonna be a lot of Pokemon injured in the process of the takeover, But once it's done, they're gonna have the strongest Pokemon, and anyone that challenges them is gonna be beat to shit, but like, not a lot of people are gonna do that. And there's a lot less people battling at that point. So in theory, you're kinda right. I also still have Spoon 3 out in my front. So I need to maybe remember that next time. That's concerning. It's a little concerning. How do you feel about this? I forget what that does. Is that ability matching? Yes. Swarm. What does Swarm do again? I've never seen that come into play. So. Let's see. Swarm. Ups bug type moves in a pinch. That is not gonna combo well with that fucking, like, sharp attack boost. That's kind of worrying. I didn't realize there was a bug type equivalent of the starter abilities. Yikes. I wish you weren't a grass type, because then I could send out Spoon and get that Intimidate off. Columbo is probably a pretty good option. Resistance is pretty nice here. Weird choice. It's nice for me, but that's a weird choice. Your whole deal with that ability, I mean, I guess. You're gonna use entrainment again. I don't I mean, I guess I can see why the AI would want to get rid of enemy abilities just indiscriminately, but tell me, please, just what is a Pokemon battle? You know, there's this thing called the Trainer School. You might want to go there, getting trained, Goofus. So true. Don't you think there'll be less war if Team Plasma takes over the world? I mean, inarguably. There'll be one big war. I forgot to swap out my first. Okay, that's fine. We won't tolerate people who have different ideas. Ain't that just the way? Scolipede. Good ol' Intimidate. All reliable. My favorite thing about Intimidate is that it activates, or it can activate multiple times if you switch out your Pokemon. There's literally nothing stopping you from just, like, swapping out again and again and again and again and again and getting them to, like, -6. Whatever else, you know? It's so silly. I really love it. Think you have enough hay for the maze? Hell yeah, let's go! I won't forgive you! Now I absolutely have to swap out Spoon. I guess I'm doing the one strat that Nuzlockers do a lot. So you probably don't know about this one, so you're gonna enjoy this. It's called edging. So we're gonna be edging a lot for our Soul Link, I'm sure. With 1200 is enough blocks, you'll eat yourself into the abyss. Yeah, that's fair. Please. Thank you. It was just poison, but you know. There it is! Yeah, so edging refers to getting your Pokemon almost to the point of leveling up, so that you can have them at level cap for, you know, a particular gym or whatever else. But then, basically as soon as the battle starts, as soon as you knock out the first Pokemon, they level up. That's edging. Never edged before? Yeah, right. Come on. These are all warp pads, right? Yeah, okay. Where do I even need to go? Because, like, it's not down here. Okay. Isn't up, like, around there? In this context, no. Fair enough. Ah! Let's go. I see. That's how it is. It'd be cool if I was keeping track of which buttons I was pressing. But I'm not. Nice! Easy game. For babies. I'm just relying on my memory, which is not a good idea. Almost all of them. It's not just our outfits that have changed around here. We're not living for the Pokemon anymore, but for ourselves. But yeah, edging is big in Nuzlocks. Ask your local Nuzlocker if they like to edge. If they enjoy edging. Do I want to swap for Zangoose? I could be silly, but Click doesn't really have anything that he can do. I really should take the Fire Gem off until I need it. But here we are. I could be goofy. How close is phase 0 to 53? Not at all. I misread the level. I thought she was already 52. Thank you for the hydrant and the stretch and the posture check. I will do all these things.
Ugh.
And hydrate. And also unpretzeled. Oh, that's worrisome. It sounds so bad. Yep, a little bit. Yeah, just edging is like really useful as the thing. It's really satisfying. Hi, Watermelon. Hope you're having a good day. I've gone on all these tiles here. Can't get anywhere new by going down there. I think I haven't stepped on... it feels like I've gone on all of them, but I clearly haven't. This one I don't think I've touched. Hi, sir. Pokemon trainers are nothing more than restraints on the legs of their Pokemon. That wasn't... That's a interesting line. The legs specifically? Like, is the idea like ball and chain kind of deal? Because, like, I get that, but... Cool! I love it. I think Gold Rush is gonna be fine, but... Yeah, completely. Wait. Well, I can lure grass type move. I knew I had to switch, but my button control, well, It is not finely tuned. I don't know what to tell you. Now, Oven is about to level up, but that's basically fine. Then again, you don't really have anything that'd be useful against a Amoonguss. Columbo would resist. Also doesn't really... Well... Let's fuck around. First edging, now restraints. What the hell is going on in Black White 2? So true! They're putting restraints on the Pokemon? This is literally just like Iron Chef. Or is it Master Chef? Whichever one had the, like, BDSM toys being used in it. It's literally the same thing. Can draw out the power of my Pokemon? Yeah, I can, because, it's because of edging and restraints. That's how I draw out the power of my Pokemon. Thank you for asking. I don't see what's unclear here, Seer. This all seems pretty obvious to me. Any real Pokemon trainer would understand. Clearly, you're just not a real trainer. Not a real grinder. I trained myself endlessly for 2 years to get justice for Team Plasma. I wouldn't lose to anyone anymore. I forgot that, there we go. Trying to hit a certain key I have set. Does that to Desmome. I might need to fuck with my hotkeys at some point. Learned so much today. Hell yeah. I'm glad you did. Isn't it so nice to learn new things? I'm glad Desmome has specific shortcuts set to, just die. First Kai teaches me T-Boy swag, now you learn about edging. Did you not know about T-Boy swag today? Or, like, prior to today? Did you finally gain your T-Boy swag? Oh, Fungus. Congratulations. You have T-Boy swag now. I don't know what to tell you. It's just how it is. You know, I should probably heal. Mostly for PP. Live under a rock, you're swagless. That's not true. That's possibly true. Great. My favorite. Yeah, definitely need to heal now. Don't worry, Sierra, I'm simply making a silly haha funny. You have so much T-Boy swag. But if I lose, I won't be able to carry out my justice. Dude. Become a cop if that's what you're all about. Jesus. You already act like one. Love to get healed by this guy who also spouts propaganda at me every single time. Thank God you're so scared. I would never, Bessie, I would never. Not what I wanted to do. I realized what was about to happen right as I stepped on that. The device is indestructible. You'll never be able to release Curum. You don't have the sense to know when to quit, it seems. It's an act of mercy on my part to bring this to an end now. I'll have to fight you again. I gotta fight you again. That makes sense why the Cerebi guide didn't know that there's another trainer in that battle. Oh no, I forgot that there's another encounter that I didn't do. Never mind. This is normal. This was... They made note of this. Yeah, I think I just saw this and assumed it was the Frigate one. That's fine. I'm at peace with this. How's Colombo doing? Not a lot of experience, so it's fine. Hey, Chichi Wart. Good to see you. It's going pretty well so far, actually. I've just got to like the first boss battle, like quote unquote, that I'm doing today, so you know, pretty good. That's not great. That's not great on a Pokemon that specifically has really high attack. I don't really enjoy that. I don't appreciate it. Yeah, sure, click. Let's do it. Nice. Idiot. Dear God. A lot of damage for being not very effective, though. Suppose it does Ice Beam. Should I just use the Fire Gem? I probably should just use the Fire Gem. Well, but I don't want to save it. You can get out one more Shadow Ball. Of course, the risk is that it'll use Confuse Ray right before. But that's fine. I really shouldn't have equipped the Fire Gem so early. But it's fine. Great! My favorite. Being frozen. Can I just win? You're not even a hard opponent to fight. I don't want to spend time on you. You and I both know that you with your team of 3 Pokemon, 2 of which are Cryogonals and all 3 of which are Ice types, are gonna die. I feel like this is just kind of wasted on both of us. Dear Lord. Please. Thankfully, your attack stat is, shit. So, this is fine. Get it! Let's go. Weavile, yeah, switch back to Colombo. Because that double weakness, I want to see happen. Sounds like a fun time. Not pressure. I hate pressure. Don't get the crit. Thank God. Not that it would have done much. That resistance, though. Yeah, you can do it. You're powerful, you're talented. This one also has Confuse Ray, which is so cool. Literally, the only difference between the two Cryogonals moveset is that one has Reflect and the other has Light Screen. It's like a tutorial battle. He has options prepared, you know? If you do physical damage, he has Reflect. If you do special damage, he has Light Screen. If you do fire type damage, oh fuck, oh shit, oh god. Why didn't you warn me you're gonna bring that? Beaten again? No matter. Team Plasma will get the last laugh. Right. Very cool. Um... No, this guide is actually inaccurate, because it does say that, like... Yeah, it doesn't mention that you fight, that dude again before colress, so... Anyway, I'm gonna go heal just in case the colress fight is, like, upcoming. Because it blindsides me. Oh, I didn't fight you, did I? I'll use Team Plasma's science to bring out my Pokemon's greatest power. Good for you. I wish you the best. Anyway, what do I want to use here? How you doing? Yeah, no, right, there was a reason I wasn't using you. We're in a rough spot, actually. Gold Rush at least has Sturdy, I believe. So, there's that. Sure, you know. I'm gonna try Stone Edge. The crit and everything? Wow. Yeah, it would have killed anyone else. The crit again? I'm glad we're doing matches. You might have Pursuit. Does Sturdy, if I, like, do a full heal here? Because I'm pretty sure that would work. Like, it would prevent another kill. I'm gonna check that real fast. Yeah, okay. Just need to get you back to 166, which we can do with the Hyper Potion, so that's fine. Really, if we can just have you miss the high jump kick, which is not much to ask, really. Or just, you know, not crit. Or just roll a different attack for no fucking reason. Although, that is kind of a problem. Because high jump kick can kill. Just like that. I can safely switch out. So there's that. I just can't really switch out into anyone. Well, Uppin would do fine, but is that level cap? So... Oh, you know, it'd be funny. Switch to Click. It's just... If you do have a dark type move and you go for that for no reason, Click is in danger. Might just have to do it the silly way. See what happens. Yeah, you do have Crunch, so that'd be bad. That'd be pretty bad. Might just have to do it. But you're not going to use it again? It's weird enough that you didn't use it twice in a row. But I was sure, like, the moment that I tried to do something, you would. I'll take that, though. me take those. Okay. How do I get back up again? Clearly not here. Is this one, right? Well. This'll do. Look this way. There you go. You just have a really weird cycle. Oh, wait, duh. I'm gonna go past you. Hello? If you intend to continue, step on the other warp panel. Keep in mind you're gonna be beaten up if you do. Okay. If you insist. Welcome! I was asked by an acquaintance to help with this research. What I desire is to bring out the entirety of Pokemon potential. If I can accomplish that, I don't care what it takes. If it means this strength must be brought out by the interactions between Pokemon and trainers, then so be it. If it means you have to use a merciless approach like Team Plasmas and force out all the Pokemon's power, then so be it. And yes, if the entire world is destroyed as a result, then so be it. That aside, the reason I have been traveling all over Unova and battling many Pokemon trainers is because I was testing the viability of this approach to bringing out the full strength of Pokemon. In that respect, you've done an amazing job. Well now, tell me if you have the answer I desire or not. If you're ready, come at me. So you're normal. Average scientist. So yeah, can get everyone up to his max level here, which is 52. Oh yeah, I could have used Oven earlier. I'm a clown. Wow, that would have been way less stressful. I forgot Oven is level 51 and not 52. Would have been fine. As far as who I want to open with, though. He starts with Magneton. Who... Right. That's what I was thinking of. Because Magneton has... abilities. Show it. Please. Magnet Pull and Sturdy. And not Levitate. That's what I was thinking of. When I thought that Weezing might not have Levitate. So yeah, I'm gonna want to start off with a... just like... slap him with the ground type move and then... be done with that. Because that 4 times weakness is gonna... hit! Looks like you're ready then. Okay, let us begin. There's really not a lot of room in here. Colress theme, let's go though. Four, 3, 2. Hit it! This shit slaps though. This shit rips. We love math. We love number. Yeah, sturdy. That's great. That's great for you. I don't mind that at all. Come on, more! Bring out your Pokemon's power. Jesus, dude. Yeah, I figured. And now we kill. I got annoyed at him for using the full restore there, as if I didn't literally do the same trick, like, 2 minutes ago. Down to the last detail. Magnezone. I want to keep you in, but you're low on health, and I don't want to spend a turn healing. I feel like the resistance is gonna make things pretty cozy. You're also a legendary with really high stats, so there's that detail too. Plus Sacred Sword rips. Oh, that's fun. I don't enjoy that you did that. That's okay. You had that, didn't you? Very cool. Thank God I had a legendary out who isn't gonna be killed by that. But also, Lord. Get shit on. The single non-steel type on his team who probably should be a steel type. Or maybe a rock type. I feel like it would make sense. Design-wise. I don't know. Kinda surprised he didn't use a full restore there. Do I want to use my... Well, I want to save the Flame Burst for Kling Klang, since it's not part Psychic, so it won't be weak to anything else. And it might... It has Air Balloon, so it's not going to be weak to Ground type. Or at least, you know, it's got one turn. One turn immunity. Oh, that's bad. Yikes. The crit too? Of course. Like, why wouldn't it be? You know? It's totally fair. Should've known. What am I gonna do now? Fighting type, fighting type. Fighting type. I was so looking forward to using that fire gem. But so it goes. I'm more psyched than I've ever been. I can still go on. I can't. I don't know. I'm kind of tired. You ever feel that way? Okay. If you insist. I'm glad it's only a single level of attack and you're also not even using it. It's very nice for me. No, well, that was pretty easy. So this is what it means to draw forth the... Thanks. Then we have the Shadow Triad. So strong. You're a very strong trainer indeed. So let me ask you this. Are you thinking of reaching even higher heights by understanding each other as Pokemon and trainer? I see. To me, that is an ideal answer. To think. That's what you actually believe. You bring out the power of your Pokemon with respect and love. Excuse me for repeating myself, but if it will make Pokemon stronger, I don't care what it takes. If interacting with Pokemon can increase their powers only to a certain point, then their full strength must be brought out using a scientific approach. Even one without a conscience. But you've shown me the potential of your approach. To me, whether Team Plasma wins or whether you win will decide how the relationship between people and Pokemon should be. So where will this be settled? Step on the word paddle on the other side of the room where Kyurem is being held. Good luck in your battle. Okay. Also, the level cap for Getsus is the exact same. And I do have a level 53 now. And I might want to swap out Pokemon regardless. I'm gonna have to battle the Shadow Triad to have Steel types. So maybe not quite yet. But something to consider. Either way. Gotta heal. We're weak. Doctor! So yeah, I'm probably just gonna go to the point where where I'm standing in front of Getsus and run back and swap out Pokemon. Because his team's gonna be a bit of a nightmare, probably. If I can just make a guess, you know. Seems like it won't be too fun. Try and go the right way this time, you know? There we go. Yeah, Shadow Triad, who do I want to have up front for that? Definitely not my level cap Pokemon. It's someone who can quickly take care of their steel types. Yeah, I don't have any guilt about using a legendary against them. They deserve it. What? You beat Colress? I pretended to be strong, but I don't have any Pokemon. Thanks for that. If I'd literally challenged him at all, he wouldn't have had anything to do. He wouldn't have been able to stop me. That blasted Colress. The fool is far too committed to pure science. This is how he repays me for making him the boss of Team Plasma. I forgot he did that. How dare he put his personal intellectual curiosity before our ultimate mission of conquering Unova. How fortunate for you. You get to be the sole audience member for one of my speeches. They're kind of cringe, though. Team Plasma will use its knowledge and technology to take Kyurem's true power to its absolute limit and freeze the Unova region. The terrified people in Pokemon will bow at Team Plasma's. No. At my feet. Stop doing that, it's annoying. Kyurem is an empty being. The remnants of a certain Pokemon when it split into Reshiram and Zekrom. My desire is the absolute rule of Unova. That's right. Kyurem will be the vessel into which my desires will be poured. Lord Getsus, Kyurem has been transferred. It's finally here. The wonderful era in which I am the absolute ruler of Unova has finally arrived. I'll let you take care of this. Wait, you're one of the Shadow Triad, right? Tell me about the Purrloin that was stolen in Aspertia. Very well. This might be it. I stole this Pokemon 5 years ago in Aspertia. It seems likely it's the Pokemon you're talking about. But now it only listens to my commands. Such is the fate of Pokemon that are trapped in Pokeballs. But what? Don't mess with me! That's someone else's Pokemon! I feel sorry for Pokemon. They're ruled by Pokeballs and the whims of their trainers. Lord Getsus spoke of Pokemon liberation 2 years ago simply for his own ambitions, but if his plans succeeded, many Pokemon would have been saved. This Liepard, well, you knew it as a Purrloin. If it had been released, it might have returned to you. Well then. You there. I won't let you interfere with Lord Getsus' plans. What if I did, though? Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be a little silly if I did, though? Be a little silly epic. Funny with it. This is gonna take you past the level cap, but that's fine, probably. I don't particularly need a fighting type for Getsus, since his only Pokemon that are any types that are normally weak to fighting are Drapion having a dark typing, but it's negated by the poison. I think is that resistant to fighting? Yep, it is. So that doesn't matter. Then he has a Toxicroak, which isn't weak to Dark at all. But you know, double resistance, which is fun. Hydreigon. Well, Hydreigon will be weak to fighting, so there's that. Not super concerned about it though. Who do I want to do? Evan is probably nowhere near leveling up. Well, doing pretty much okay. Probably want to save one of them for that fight. But there's no reason that can't be Terrakion. Would that be good for him? Because, rock and fighting. I mean, not in particular, because he has a couple... He has one fighting type, he has a water type, and ground type. But, it's probably fine. Doesn't bother us a bit if the stolen Pokemon cry or beg. Great. Thanks for telling me that. You're not done yet. Dude. You could at least not be annoying about it. I don't know. Not so much to ask. I don't think it is. I have no problem with you, but this is for Lord Getsus. I'm glad you have no problem with me, at least. I know what that does for me. I guess it's nice. It's gonna be not very effective, which is neat. But see how much damage it does to us. Retaliate is based on damage done previously. No, that's not the case. It's also not very effective. But having sent out Fate Zero means the experience will get halved, which means I can realistically send out Oven and be fine? Ish. We'll find out. Or maybe I decide that I just don't care about level caps when I'm fighting these guys because they're kind of easy anyway. And maybe I should, you know, just for the prestige, you know. Oh, bugs. Yikes. Wow, okay. I knew Bug Buzz was good, but I didn't think it'd do that much. It's fine. It'll be fine, but... Yikes. The crit too? Come on. You know you love me. And that's what we're talking about. No, just don't get a crit. My humble request. That's better. Need to switch now, though. That's for sure. It's getting kind of annoying to work around. How good is Paint Attack? Because it didn't do much, but against a Pokemon that's weak to it, it might be bad. Gold Rush at least has sturdy. Annoying to fight when my team is mostly, you know, over-leveled. Wow, that's nothing. Not very effective, and yet, here we are. Now, can my rival over here, can Miku maybe heal me up in between battles? I think that'd be cool. So I don't have to use items. How do you feel about that? Fair enough. Don't want to run all the way back. So. So it is. As far as the next Poniard, next double Poniard. So I just want to use Oven. Or do I want to rely on Gold Rush again? I probably want to go for Gold Rush. Rush him. We swore to be loyal to Lord Getsus since he saved us. That's great for you. You have a Banette, which is not really a big deal. The fact that it's not a steel type is actually kind of nice. So, you know, I look forward to that. Can I get off a Stone Edge? Please? Thank God. That makes things a little bit easier. And now we switch. How's Fate Zero doing? So unexperienced. I feel like Revenge is consistent enough that it's at least gonna be fine on damage. Along with the stab and everything, even though it's resisted. You know, I don't like that you do that, you know, I'm not a fan of you doing that right now. It's fine. It's fine, because it's fine. We're gonna find out how fine it is. On a crit, though. You know, not too bad. Not this screen. Want summary. Might level up from this, but that's fine. You got a plan? Right, you do get that, don't ya? Lovely. Sacred Sword is S. Absolutely kill. Now for Banette. Do I want to go with ghost on ghost nonsense? Because that could be dangerous. You do have Shadow Claw, which is... Ugh, and Psychic, which is not a big deal. I might want to go for... Well... The healing will be a little annoying. I mean, Fate Zero if I can heal and then do Bite, or Crunch rather. Pretty good. Get a little tester on how much damage you deal. I'm feeling like probably not a ton. Because you can't use your main move. Oh, that's kind of bad though. That's kind of really bad. It'll be fine. Ouch. Yeah, that really sucks. It's not great for us. Goldrush will live, and I can... Yeah. I don't want to waste time doing, like, 2 layers of healing, you know? Granted, it's still gonna take 2 turns, potentially, to get Gold Rush up to... Well... I think I can safely Stone Edge. Thank God. Yeah. Hi, Mateo. Good to see ya. I lived! Doesn't bother us a bit if we have to use another Pokemon after one is defeated. Is that what you said? That's weird. Listen well. The only thing we want is the world Lord Getsus desires. No matter. The only thing you can do is watch Lord Getsus use Kyurem to freeze Unova solid. That's all. I'll return this Pokemon to you. Considering what Lord Getsus is about to do, I have no further need of it. Hey, Parfait? If we let Team Plasma do whatever they want, there'll be more sad Pokemon like Purrloin and Kyurem. Sure will be, bud. Anyway. I'm leaving. I'm leaving this joint. Yeah, like that. And then... There we go. Easy peasy. Curious what's up here. I know it's not the, like, way out, but... Oh, it's probably... Yeah, this goes to Giant Chasm. Yeah, that's the place we need to go to later after I switch out my team. Right. I don't know if I can actually get out from this way, but we're gonna find out. I also need to get my catch for this area. No, I think I got it. I think I did actually get that earlier. Ugh, can't actually go through there. Sad. Can it go around this way? No. This is gonna be irritating. I'm glad they made it easy for you to get back on. Just in case you want to be silly like me. At least I don't have to go through the puzzle again. It's something. If only I had my Swanna with me. Would make this way easier. Excuse me, pardon me. I got things to do. I know this seems probably a little weird, but don't worry about it. Ooh! Let's go! I don't remember if that's the item I need to evolve. Was it a Sneasel I got? I believe that was it. But, still, nice to have. Right, need to go up this way. Up and to the right. And we can go back to town. Excuse me, pardon me. Don't mind me running into you with my bicycle. I'm a totally moral, safe bicyclist. That was perfect. Flawlessly executed. Right, I have to go down here and then go up. Onto here. All the way around. This place is such a nightmare to navigate. And for what? Why is your town like this, Marlon? You should probably build more bridges to, you know, connect that area a bit better so it's not a maze. Just as a concept, or maybe more like staircases, I don't know. Literally anything. I am also gonna have to battle, Kyurem fused with... I don't actually know! Which one are we fighting? Because the mascots of these games are a little strange, you know? A little confusing with it. White Kyurem is on the box side of White 2, so I would assume... I'm gonna look at the encounters, though. Just because that makes it really obvious. Giant Chasm. Cave Depths. Yeah, so for White 2, it's White Kyurem, so that's... gonna be... still a Dragon and Ice type, but, will have probably a Fire type attack. I forget which one is, like, the unique one that it gets. Fusion Flare, that's the bitch. So, anything that can fight a Dragon type and that's not weak to Fire, which is... I'm not gonna have anything super effective for that. That's not gonna just get bodied. So that's great. Didn't realize how much harder this battle is in White 2. Because the one check you normally have is negated. So I guess I just use whoever's strongest and isn't resisted, you know, normal. Otherwise... just need to see that fight again, see that info. So I can plan out my team for Getsus. It's just gonna be, like, whoever is strongest out of that. It's gonna be primarily taking down, Kyurem. Probably, you know, it's not gonna be, like, a one-on-one, but... okay. He has a Configrigus, a Seismitoad, an Eelektross, a Dripion, a Toxicroak, and a Hydreigon. I definitely need a ground type for all the poison Pokemon, for sure, and also Eelektross. So I'm gonna need a ground type, something for Ghosts, so, you know, dark type almost certainly. Something for Hydreigon, probably a ice type, but could also go with a fighting type, because should be weak to that as well. Yes. Yeah, I was pretty sure it didn't resist it, because it only resists, like, the starter Pokemon types. But, you know, just make sure that I'm not, like, completely forgetting everything. Let's see, fighting ground. Grass would be good to have for Seismitoad, because of that double weakness. Fighting grass, dark ground. And that basically covers everything. As far as what they have as coverage moves, I don't think there's anything that's, like, gonna be super weird. Configrigus has nothing that would be super effective against a dark type, so that's fine. Seismitoad does have Sludge Wave, which will be super effective against a grass type, but Superior is bulky enough that I think that'd be fine. Let me see, though. Because, base power 95. Ooh. That's pretty powerful, actually. That's pretty bad. What else is Seismitoad weak to, then? Absolutely nothing! Great! So, if I have anything that has a grass type move, but is not weak to poison... I didn't actually... Because... Virizion would... Virizion will be weak to poison. For sure. Poison resist fighting, not the other way around. So... That's green. That's great for me. So yeah, if I have anything that's a grass type move, that's not gonna be fucked up by that. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a matter of again, same thing with Kyurem. Don't have anything that's super effective. Just need to beat it down and not get hit by anything that's too bad. Which Drakian, I am preparing for the final Getsus fight and having a great time. You don't really have anything that's great against poison types. Jesus. But you're strong as shit, so there's that. There's that to consider. Steel types are obviously immune to poison. So, Tree here would be pretty good to avoid Sludge Wave entirely. And also ground type moves. Oh, that actually... Do you have anything for coverage in that? Let's see. Muddy Water, Sludge Wave, Earthquake, Drain Punch. Yeah, nothing that's super effective. Muddy Water is neutral, but it is a powerful move, for sure. But that's it. That's the only thing. Fighting Rock, Steel, and Dragon can hit Kyurem. Oh, right, because it does get an additional set of weaknesses because of the fire typing. I forgot about that. But... Always Ice Dragon. Yeah, right. I keep thinking, like, it should be, you know? Like, every other form is like that, and yet... literally fusing with the fire and electric dragons, and it doesn't do that. So yeah, my fighting type legendaries should probably be good for that. I'll probably be fine. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna remove any Pokemon that are past the level cap, so I don't have to worry about switching them out, because I can't see what levels they are when I'm at that menu. Sucks not having Columbo for that fight, because... Well, Steel type, yeah, that'd be a bad idea. Never mind. So, any fighting types that aren't weak to all that Kyurem has to dole out? Or also Rock Steel. Well, I mean, Gold Rush could probably do it. Well, Ice type, no, never mind. I, keep... accounting for 2 out of 3 of the types that I need to worry about here, and then remembering the third, and, going, oh, never mind. Oi! Fighting Rock, Steel, and Dragon. Steel would be a bad idea. And any actual Steel types. Rock would be a bad idea. Or is... I always fucking forget which one is which between the rock and ground. Oh, right! Yeah, no, rock is not weak to ice. Never mind. That's just ground. I need to remember it as, you know, it's the... It's like roads, you know? Ice gets in the cracks. Or, water gets in the cracks and expands. Does not resist ice. It doesn't, but, that's fine. That's fine by me. I just need something that isn't going to be hit super effectively by something, and is going to be able to get super effective hits on it. Also has Sturdy. I don't think I'm going to get Kyurem down in one hit, and I'm going to assume Gold Rush is going to be outsped by a fused Kyurem. Just, you know, That's just where I'm leaning here. That's my inclination. Who knows? But, yeah, I'm gonna say it's probably not gonna happen. But yeah, I still need a ground type for the fight against Getsus for sure. And who do I have for that? Do I have anyone who's not over leveled? I really don't, do I? Oi. Anyone who just, like, knows ground type attacks? I suppose it could be another Glyph has base 25 speed. Who knows? Maybe White Curum has base 24 speed. Not like Nature's could interfere with that at all. Not like that's totally unlikely. Base 95 in all forms. Oh, I would have assumed to be slower in its regular form. So yeah, I can't do anything that's super effective against poison types, but both of the poison types have a secondary type. There's nothing I can really do about Drepion though, because it's poison dark. So it neutralizes its normal weakness, and it's weak to just ground. That kind of sucks. It sucks a little bit. But it's not the end of the world. Because normally poison type is, fighting type is... Why was I thinking Toxicroak? Normally dark type is weak to fighting type, but that's neutralized by poison. That's what I was thinking. Normal weaknesses. Right, yeah. Not like the normal type weakness. That'd be something. That'd be something special. So yeah, Drepion is just gonna be a case of like I just have to beat it down. Light Slash, Earthquake, Poison Fang, Exorcer. Spicy, but I think I can handle that. I mean, I'm gonna have a flying type. Who's not weak to anything else it has, so there's that. Electros is also... I can't really do anything about it in terms of super effective moves, so... It's just gonna be whatever. It has Thunderbolt, the Crunch, Flamethrower, and Acrobatics. Acrobatics. Someone on Showdown giving Wonder Guard to the Drepion head was holding a holding an air balloon. That's very silly, I like that. Boy, I wish I had realized that was my only ground type before using it too much in that battle. That's how it goes, though. Well, other Pokemon, a lot of Pokemon can learn Earthquake, is the thing. Electros doesn't give me stab hit only and worry about his coverage, yeah. A lot of Pokemon can learn Earthquake, I think. Yeah, Electric, Dark, Fire, and Flying, yeah. Which is a lot, that gives it a lot of versatility. Which is a little concerning. Otherwise, it's Toxicroak is the last one, and I can take care of that with just a Psychic type. Real easy. Just a question if I want to use Rocket Bee or Bat. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because, like, if absolutely nothing else, the Sturdy will come in handy on Gold Rush. It's gotta be Mummy for the Psychic type. Am I covered for everything at that point? Not for... I need an Ice type. For sure, for Hydreigon. Well, but if I have... Because I'm swapping out... Probably you for, Terrakion. Yeah, fighting type weakness. We're fine. Do I need Click for anything? my impulse is to say no. Hydreigon has a rock slide. Ooh. I mean, that's fine. Should be weak to bug. That's very true. I don't think I have any bug type moves, but I might have an X Scissor TM. And if I want to use my male Combi, always an option. Right. Yeah, an ice type could be good to have on hand just in case it comes up. Maybe. Although it's only the one that's weak to ice. So... yeah, it's weak to bug. Good to know. I guess if... I probably should look for something that's going to be resilient against, all the shit that... Well, Hydreigon's going to go down without too much difficulty, probably. Because I'm putting legendaries against it, so, you know, it's probably going to be fine. The biggest issues are going to be... The biggest issue, period, is going to be Electros. Thunderbolt, Crunch, Flamethrower, Acrobatics. 4 of these guys have coverage for ice types. Yay. You're right. Yeah, so definitely no. Not gonna be good against Acrobatics. I mean... Does steel resist flying? Actually, a little bulky. Ugh. It does not. Didn't think it did, but it would kind of make sense. Because you can't, like, peck a block of steel. You know. But I guess that's fine. That's not the option. It's just like, what isn't weak to Thunderbolt, Crunch, Flamethrower, or Acrobatics? That takes out... Let's see. Steel does resist flying. What the fuck? Is this type chart outdated? Oh, I was looking at it the wrong way around. Duh. I'm foolish. I also misread your comment. That was like just a double whammy there. I'm doing great so far. Thanks for saying it again so I realized my mistake. Yeah, flying does not resist steel, but steel does resist flying. This is pretty late. Yeah, that's very true. So yeah, Mash will be pretty good against that then. Because, no, you wouldn't. Flamethrower. God damn it. A pure steel type would be pretty good. I mean to have a steel fighting type right here. But you're over leveled, so not gonna happen. Normal type would, you know, isn't weak to anything it has, so that's something. Yeah, actually, I feel like Fate Zero is gonna be the best option. Just because you're bulky and you also, aren't weak to anything it has. So. I was gonna see what held items I have, because you currently have an amulet coin, which I don't need. I needed money at the time, but it's not really a big deal now. Critical hits could be funny. Could be very funny. Hardstone! What do you have right now? I see. Seismitoad and Toxic have fighting moves. Very fun. Tree will be fine against that, at least. Steel flying and all. I didn't take... Oh, I did take the mummy. Yeah, but Person Berry, I think we're gonna swap that out. Dark type will be your best bet for Configurious if it does have Toxic. Yeah. Yeah, Configurious, huh? That is one I wasn't really thinking about. So I was like, oh, it's so easy to deal with ghost types. Not the case if I don't even remember to account for them at all. Yeah, crit rate would be nice for... I'll give it to Fate Zero, because Fate Zero doesn't really have any moves that are... Well, actually, Fate Zero is Crunch. Bulkiness, protecting leftovers. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, Fate Zero doesn't have Stab with Crunch, obviously, but is strong enough and bulky enough that it's probably not a problem, and is obviously going to be immune to Shadow Ball. So that actually is probably a good idea. It does have Psychic, which is going to be annoying, because obviously... I'm pretty sure Statland is more so physically defensive than specially defensive. Never mind! That'll be fine! We'll be fine. Never mind, because the nature. Yep. Great stuff. Great stuff. Okay, quick save before we, rare candy everyone up to 52. I don't think there's any other battles leading up to this, so I don't need to worry about over-leveling. But even if there are, I shouldn't even get a level off of them. If it's like grunts, you know. Obviously there's the, you know, the Curum fight, but yeah. Do I want that more than Helping Hand for sure. Any of these mons for the E4. That's a good point. Because the E4 levels are... Let's see here. And shove them right up to before the level cap, yeah. Let's see here. Just gonna look at Caitlyn since it doesn't really matter. She has Pokemon at levels 56 to 58, so I'm gonna assume that's the same. That's the same for all of them. But I am gonna keep them to level cap for like based off of guesses. So. Because I want to be fair, quote unquote. Although, what level is Curum at? So that's definitely worth considering. Speed stat up. Yeah, I'd rather take the... You don't do special defense, or you don't do special attacks, but I value the sharply decrease more. You seem as beefed up. Yeah, the colress post-game fight. Yeah, I was like looking at that at the bottom of the page, like, thank God I'm not gonna do that shit. Like right when I was looking at his team. Let's see here. 55. So we're gonna be under leveled for that. Star Maria's air cutter. Yep. Do I want the crit chance for like 110 power, whatever it is? Or do I want the more guaranteed 75? Those are special attack. Oh, right! I fucking forgot about that shit. Because it's called Air Cutter, you know? Do I want to do spikes? Do I want to keep that? It's kind of funny to work with. Air slash any day, yeah. Yeah, the guaranteed damage is always better. Better than praying. I don't think I want this. Yeah, no. Slash is a good fucking move, but I have so many sources for normal type damage. How good is Night Slash again? Good for sure, but I'd rather take the stab damage. It's a good thing that Air Slash has 95 accuracy, and that can never miss, for sure. Night Slash helps with Configurious. That's a good point. I really wish it would show you your stats in this screen. Not that it matters for this, obviously, because it is based off the special attack stat, but... Resist Ghost and Psychic in this gen? Oh, right, huh? So yeah, that would have been good for that, but whatever. I guess I can go to the move relearner if I really want to do that. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Charmy would have walled Configurious. Yeah, I'll do that then. Thank you. I don't know why I even considered Endeavor. For more than a second. Yeah, I'm an Octoling. Well. Yeah, Future Sight, that's fine. Where was the move relearner in this game? Let's see here. Future Sight bad. Yeah, the 2 turns is really, or not even 2 turns, it's like more than that even. Move reminder. Locations. Pokemon World Tournament, Southwest Stand. Okay. Thank you. Damn, brutal. I'm pretty sure I have a heart scale since they're... I'm always used to, like, having 1 or 2 just as, like, random item I picked up at some point by the time I finish a game. I don't know, should you learn Psychic? Snatch is silly for sure, but... Let's go Duosion, or Duosion, Reuniclus. Big boy, big boy, big boy. Big oil. What a design. I don't think I want Dizzy Punch, but I want to see how good it is. Ah, actually, that's not too bad. If it wasn't for what I would be replacing here. Only a couple more levels to spam through. I think I want skill swap. Now we're good. And now I can fly all the way over to the Pokemon World Tournament. I should check before I fly over if I have a heart scale. Not gonna be a huge deal to find one, but still. Doesn't really matter who I replace. Do I have one? Not in my medicine pouch, that's for sure. Yup, okay, we're good. Drift fail, here we come. And you know what? While we're over there, we might as well just compete in a world tournament. Have a little bit of fun. Who cares, right? Nothing important going on in the world right now. Why would there ever be? Is that you? No. Southwest stand. Right, that was it. Yeah, that's you. Nothing more southwest than you. Hmm. Is that... Is that outside? Ah, yeah, there you are. No. That's you. I feel like Lear is what we want here. Night Slash. The accuracy on Metal Sound, though. Kinda don't like the look of that. Yeah, it's too weird to work around. Because it could be really nice if I wanted, like, lowered special defense and swap out, but it's a little funky and I'm never gonna use it. Nah, we're good. Not that many option. Oh, Gen 6, in this moment, I miss you. I miss your convenient option to move the move Pokemon option to the top. Who am I gonna... I'm gonna lead with Gold Rush against Kyurem. So yeah, that's still fine. Am I doing good on healing items? I want to say I am, but... yeah, pretty much. Great. I love navigating this city. It's so normal. Anyway. Let's get it. Eventually. Eventually we'll get it. After we go all the way over here. And down in here. And up through here. Okay. I already have my encounter for this area, so you're fine. You're fine, ma'am. We're leaving immediately. I love when I can't escape. Love when I can't see the shaking grass because of the trees. And then we go around. We take it around town. And then you go up, then back. Stop on the left foot, don't forget it. No, this is not the... Got myself stuck for no good reason. I went the wrong way! Because I'm so smart. I just wanted to say hi to the doctor again. The doctor who was teaching me extremis rhetoric. Rhetoric? Words. And we go through here. And down this. It's almost as if they didn't want you to go back to the Pokemon Center in between fights. But that would never be the case. They would never be so unkind. Not Pokemon games. Not Mr. Game Freak. The freak of games. I should use a repel right now. Caves are always, you know. Hey, Connie, thank you for the resub. 8 whole months. Parasocial moment, let's go. So true. The giant chasm. This is the spot where Kyurem's power resonates. Here, Kyurem can use the full extent of its power and easily cover all of Unova in ice. You can't even see all of Unova from here. You can't even see outside. How's I gonna know? Kyurem, come! Imagine if it just didn't. I have a memory that has continued to haunt me. Just one. The unpleasant look in your eyes reminds me of it. That aside, this is my gift to you to show my respect for making it this far. I'll freeze you solid right here so you can watch my glorious ascent. Kyurem, glaciate! Glaciate. It's called knowing how to read. I love that you just, like, stand there. And just, like, take it. Reshiram, Fusion Flare! I feel like that's equally bad for me. So you came. The freak without a human heart. N. Right, this is how they justify, the transformation, the fusion. Reshiram told me Kyurem is suffering. I can't allow selfish humans to make Pokemon suffer. And I like Unova. It's the place that taught me how to live as a human. It's the place that made me notice the harmony between Pokemon and humans living together. I will protect the Pokemon and humans who live here. Also, I love that his whole plan is to freeze Unova, but he can't even, like, freeze part of it without making, like, convenient pathways between towns. Like, nothing got blocked off or anything. Just, like, a little more inconvenient. Excellent. That was a moving expression of your determination. So the education I provided to make you king wasn't a complete waste then. But I still haven't forgotten that even though I was kind enough to find you when you were living in the forest of Pokemon and take you in and care for you, In the end, you were selfish and disrupted my plans. I was supposed to use your abilities to rule Unova. But I'll forgive you for that as well. Reshiram, which you were kind enough to bring with you, can melt ice. Now you've saved me the work of searching for it. Well, actually, I know you'd appear if we fired ice missiles into Opelucid City and you noticed the change. That's an ugly formula. It won't work. Oh, but it will. If I use these, the DNA splicers, that are somehow a legendary ancient object, despite that they're called DNA splicers. Which sounds like a very modern invention. There's so many shapes we're getting exposed to right now. You know? So many shapes that we're enjoying. Sphere. Square. Cube. Pyramid-ish thing. Then you plug that cord into the... No, you don't shoot with it. You plug it in. There should be like a receiving jack on like Reshram's wings or something. I don't know. Maybe the tail. I love that there's seemingly not a lot that the DNA splicers actually do. They take out the little whatever laser things that let it, actually let it capture it. So it's not like it's not required, but like, it still has to go through all this work. Reshiram. Kyurem. Absorb Reshiram. Use Absuffusion. Nice orb. What you gonna do with it? That's also cool, is that the explanation for why Kyurem can do this is that it originally was fused with both, or like it was originally one dragon, together with the two. But that doesn't really explain it, right? Because that doesn't necessarily mean that you can do all this bullshit to transform back. That's an entirely different beast right there. That ability. Like, he wouldn't have had any use for that as a single creature. There are two dragons inside you. One is gay. The other is gay. You are gay. One is edgy. The other is constraining. You are a Pokemon trainer. I never would have believed that Pokemon could fuse together. That there is a formula like this. You fool. Last time I was going to use you to capture people's hearts and minds to rule them. But this time, I'm simply going to use overwhelming power and rule with an iron fist. Do you understand? If you had simply become king, Unova would have remained beautiful. Come now, trainer. This time no one will save you. But to make things interesting, I'll give you a chance. Let's see if you can stop this, Kyurem. What's this? Your Pokeballs are trembling. Your balls are trembling. Could your Pokemon be shaking with rage? No, that's not possible. Simple tools don't have emotion or thought. The fact that you even, like, made that realization from the fact that my Pokeballs were wiggling. And then he's like, but I don't believe in any of that. Come, challenge Kyurem. Just so you know, catching it is impossible. My cane emits signals that disrupt the function of all Pokeballs. What about mine that are already, like, they have Pokemon in them? Does it prevent me from sending out Pokemon? Because clearly, based on what you're saying right now, it doesn't. It's very polite of you to tell me that I can't try and catch it, because I would have wasted time doing that otherwise. Like, that would have been to your benefit. Do I want to gamble on the Stone Edge? I kind of do. The fact that it went for Slash, I might be doing Wild Pokemon AI where it just selects a random move, though. That's it? I put all this thought into it, and it dies to a crit. I'm not gonna worry about the fact that Gold Rush just, like, over-leveled a bit. I'm still gonna use her. She deserves that for one-hit KOing Kyurem. Like, I was gonna say earlier that I was considering just, like, not giving a shit if anyone leveled up from the Kyurem fight. But that solidifies it for me. That's literally all it takes. Can't believe it. The white Kyurem I went to all the trouble of preparing. How irritating. I have to go recapture Kyurem, don't I? But first, I'll take down this disgusting trainer with my own hand. This time I will succeed. No matter what they try, no one will be able to stop me. Can we do like a... I know it's unfair to do a 2v1. Well, it's not, because a lot of trainers do it. It'd probably be a bad idea, because they could both target me at that point. But, like... At least one of the targets would be... You know, I wouldn't have to care about it. If that one got double targeted, it's a 2 in 3 chance of something I want to happening. You know what I mean? Nice. Idiot! How about this? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get in one Night Slash, and if it doesn't kill, I'm gonna lay down spikes. Because he might use, Protect again anyway. Depends on how much this does. Not much. I knew it was resisted, but damn. I was expecting exactly that kind of move. I don't think spikes are gonna be, you know, real essential here, but I'll take anything. Thank God I predicted right. Very, very briefly, I forgot that was just leftovers, and I was like, is there some berry I've never heard of that gets rid of hazards immediately? Some held item? Could you imagine? It'd be so silly. I'd kind of love that. I sense that you're gonna probably... it's pretty likely you're gonna protect again. So I might as well just heal. Better now than when I'm facing off against a Pokemon that could potentially get a super effective hit. Actually, I don't think anyone... Nah, Electros could, but I'm gonna switch out for that anyway. So I suppose it's a moot point. Yeah, if anything could be super effective, I wouldn't be staying out against it, so. Yikes. That crit, though. Get up to yellow? Aw. I was pretty sure it wouldn't when it was already that low. But I wanted to pray for it anyway. You bitch. I deserve a crit for that. You know it's true. Dude. Dennis. Come on with the crit. You do. This is the one, right? Yeah, it's not flinch chance, it's crit rate. And yet here we are. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And he only has one full restore, so that's really nice to waste it on this. Are you gonna protect? No. Electros. Who did I have for that again? I was like gonna use Oven. No. Flamethrower. Duh. It was whoever is resistant to right, Gold Rush. I believe. Thunderbolt, Crunch, Flamethrower, Acrobatics. Yep. Believe that's the one. Yeah, because anything else would be hit pretty hard by that, and then... Yep, let's do it. See if I can get that crit again. Easy kill, you know? Let's see how much this does. Definitely a bit ouchy, but... Bit oof ouch. My bones. I'm gonna pray that was like a medium attack roll, so it's gonna... Yeah, there we go. Nice. Seismitoad. Who did I have for that again? Certainly not Gold Rush. Tree would do fine. Cause yeah. Yeah, Muddy Water, Sludge Wave, Earthquake, Drain Punch. Yep, it's Tree for sure. That's who I picked for that. Muddy Water, Sludge Wave. I should probably, like, heal once and test out how much damage, Muddy Water does, because that's the big issue here. That shit hits. Pretty bad. Definitely pretty bad. What do I want to do then? So I can bait something else by switching to something that would be able to take the Muddy Water. But then I'd still need to heal anyway. Yeah, that's nearly half health, so I can't rely on that. Because if I were to send down Oven, that would bait a Sludge Wave, but if I left Oven out to try and deal with that, then... Bad news bears. Fate Zero will probably be able to survive a lot. Just because bulky in general. But there's Drain Punch to worry about. How good is that one again? 75 base power, so pretty respectable, especially with the super effective. What to do, what to do, what to do, what to do. It has such good coverage overall. It sucks. I think Fate Zero could realistically take one Drain Punch. Because it's 75 power, but it's also 75 power. It's gonna hit hard, for sure. Then again, you know what? The Mummy isn't weak to anything that Seismitoad has to offer, and depending on how good your defense is, pretty respectable. Gonna bait a Muddy Water. Not gonna be resisted or anything, but we can test out how much damage that does on Mummy. Be funny if it missed. I don't think it can, but at least not without debuffs. That's pretty good. That's what we're looking for. I'm tempted to put up a light screen, honestly. Although, it doesn't seem like the rest of his team really has anything in the way of, special attacks. Yeah, probably better to just... pray that doesn't kill. Might have been a good idea just for this fight, like, and literally nothing else. But it's good to know that Earthquake doesn't do a ton either. I mean, it does, but like, not over half. Beyond. Definitely don't leave mummy in for that, because, pain. Who do I have for that? Poison and dark with Night Slash, Earthquake, Poison Fang, X Scissor. Rocks, maybe. Crepe could do neutral damage with Sacred Sword, which is pretty good. Tree would resist, or be immune to, Poison Fang, rather, and Earthquake. Wouldn't necessarily take a lot from Night Slash or X Scissor. Doesn't resist either of them, I don't think, but... might. Maybe Bug Tape? Yeah, no, Bug is resisted by Steel, so... That's a pretty good matchup. Literally, the only thing you would have to worry about is, Night Slash, which does have a high crit rate, which is a little worrying. But having it all the way down to 1 attack is nice. Yeah, these spikes are really doing not much at all. I knew they wouldn't, but... There's a part of me that hoped they'd be a bit more... They'd contribute more to the fight. So it goes. Clearly I should have put down 2 layers. That would have hit. Okay, critical hit on Night Slash is not that bad. Not even half. Pretty close to, but not. And I'll take that. Right, that's also not very effective. I forgot about that. Yeah, you resist everything it has. Goddamn. It does tempt me to put another layer of spikes down. It wouldn't really do much for me, but it's kind of funny. So I'll do it. With that being done, then... Stealing gonna be the best option? The chance of raising defense stat is pretty nice. I'll go for Air Slash. Slash on slash damage. But it'd be nice to have that defense. If it procs, probably like 10%. Yeah, well. It's about what I expected. And here we go again. Here we go again. Problem with stealing is it's got a higher chance of missing. 1 in 10, which is not great. But I should be basically fine even if it does. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Because I will actually keep out Tree against Toxic Croak, because it doesn't have anything that's going to be good against it. It's immune to Poison Jab, resists Sucker Punch, resists Brick Break, and Shadow Ball is not resisted or anything, but it doesn't have Stab for that. So I'm basically fine with that. That's actually pretty nice now. Decent amount of damage. Nice little knock off the health bar there. Oh wait, not resisted, but neutral. That's fine. That's still pretty good. Especially since it's just Brick Break. Yikes. Of course, right when I say that. It's too bad Tree isn't faster than Toxicroak. Not that there's any... Well, how fast is Tree? I'm gonna heal. I'm not gonna check that right now. I know the important thing. And that's that she's not faster than Toxicroak. It kind of makes sense for both of them to be fast. Would you stop that? Does Brick Break have a higher crit chance? No, okay. Didn't think it did. But with that many crits, it's kind of concerning. Makes you think. Now we're good. Air Slash. Also makes Toxicroak real predictable here, because like I don't have to worry about using anything else really. Dennis. Dennis. And then next up, after this kill almost certainly goes in. There we go. We have Hydreigon. Hydreigon, sorry. I know words. Presumably. Who is going to be weak to fighting type attacks. And has Dragon Rush, Crunch, Rock Slide, and Frustration. Yeah, Crepe's going to be the best one. I should imagine. Fuck him up. Nice dodge there. What's the accuracy on Dragon Rush? Yo. Hello. What's this? This is nothing like I expected. You probably should have. Oh, it's 100 power, but 75% accuracy. I'll take that 1 in 4 miss. Let's fucking go. Crepe? Fucking destroying this Hydreigon. Could it be? My plans for complete and total world domination foiled yet again? No, it mustn't be. I couldn't have been defeated by some random trainer from who knows where. Again. How can this be? I'm the creator of Team Plasma. I'm perfect. I'm the absolute ruler who will change the world. And I've lost to some unknown trainer not once, but twice? I can't accept this. This isn't possible. Can't be bested by fools who can't even use Pokemon correctly. It's hard to call you this, but Father, please understand. Pokemon are not tools. Pokemon and humans take each other to greater heights. They are our wonderful partners. Some humans understand this. Why can't you? Shut your mouth! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't talk like a person, you freak. No real person can talk to Pokemon. Lord Getsus has lost control. We'll take it from here. Okay. Without Father, Team Plasma is... farewell. On behalf of everyone, thank you. Kyurem is fine. Now it has lost its power, but it will come here again. Cool. Reshiram says thank you as well. That's right, I can talk with Pokemon. On that day 2 years ago, Parfait and Alder taught me something. Me? I taught you something? I was like 12 2 years ago. By accepting different ideas, this world creates a chemical reaction. So I met many different Pokemon and people and heard so much. And that's how my world quietly grew bigger. By being with Pokemon, humans can continue toward new horizons. By being with humans, Pokemon can exhibit their true power. That's what Reshiram taught me. The truth for Pokemon and me. And someday both truth and ideals will come together. Then Pokemon and humans will be free from the oppression of Pokeballs. You. What are you and your Pokemon striving for? You should head to the Pokemon League and put your truths to the test. I guess I could. If you insist. Team Plasma's ship flew away. Is it over? I see. So it's finally over. More importantly, you rescued Creon from Team Plasma, right? You're really something. I'm gonna make sure Purloin gets back to my sister. Still can't take it out of the Pokeball yet, though. What are you gonna do? You said to go to the Pokemon League? It's a good idea. I mean, now you're the strongest in Unova, right? Go prove it. Do you remember where we first met up in the Giant Chasm? If you follow the path from there, it goes out onto Route 23. Victory Road and the Pokemon League are just past there. It should be pretty easy. I'm apparently the strongest player in the region. Considering this is a direct sequel to Black and White, it is kind of sad that they didn't just, like, have Hilbert or Hilda as the champion. Like, don't get me wrong. I do ultimately prefer Iris over that, because it's, like, she's adorable, and she's my baby daughter. And I love her new outfit in this game. But that also would have been cool, you know? With the link and all that. Oh, you're safe. I'm so glad. As for Team Plasma's ship, a man in a white lab coat appeared. He said that a trainer had given him the answer he'd been seeking, and as thanks, he would disband Team Plasma. Then he said, farewell. Walk a just path with Pokemon, and he flew the ship away. So everything has been resolved. We were even able to confirm that Lord Un is safe. Did you know gaming? N wasn't originally going to appear in this game, but he was so popular, they kinda didn't have a choice. The more you know. Also, they weren't initially planning on Kyurem specifically fusing with Reshiram and Zekrom. They just knew that it would fuse with something. They didn't figure it out until they were making Black and White 2. I thought that was particularly interesting because it seems like it's so made for that, considering the lore. And yet here we are. Right, I need to go written up. Always forget that shit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call that pretty good. I'm gonna get back to town, then we'll see if we can find someone to raid. And then next time, we'll do Victory Road. Very cool. Nothing could possibly go wrong. But yeah, that went a lot better than I expected. I do honestly at one point want to try a Nuzlocke where I don't use items during battle, because that seems like a fun time. It seems like a suffering time, but it seems like a fun time. Yeah, I think it'd be a nice way to step up my game a bit. Get better. Not sure what I'd do, though. In terms of which game. Could do Heart Gold Soul Silver if I really want to have a bad time with leveling. I guess it wouldn't really matter if I'm hacking in rare candies anyway. So, you know, maybe. More so if I want to have a bad time with health bars. Give myself another shot at that game so I can experience it a bit better than I did the first time. Where it was kind of just like, I played it in between other games very, very quickly because I was like, well, I gotta play it at some point. But yeah, thanks for hanging out while I did all this. And I'm done with the Team Plasma plot. So, wild shit. Wild being here. Almost all the way through another Nuzlocke. I mean, knock on wood, but I'm feeling pretty confident with my Pokemon selection. I mean, I haven't really thought about it that much, but I've got some strong options for Iris, who's really the main thing I'm worried about. The rest are gonna be, you know, annoying for sure, but I think as long as I have a good team to fight Iris with, throw for content, so true. So true. You're right, I should do that. as long as I have a strong team for Iris and like coverage for the rest, I think I should be fine. Oh, Liz is currently streaming Pain. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna find out. As long as she's still going. She just started. She literally just started. Let's go. Let's raid then. Let's go say hi. Yeah, go say hi to Liz. Go have fun. I'll see you for... Not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow for some more Trails of Gold Seal. Hell yeah. Glad to stream. Glad y'all enjoyed. And happy to have you with me. So yeah, go say hi to Liz. You have to. By law. Bye. Have a good time, son.